Alright, what up, fellers? Yeah, my arm is pretty healed up, but it's still giving me a little bit of weird shit. I don't know. I think I like being in more pain than just a little pain. A little pain is like, what is that thing? That annoying little fucking thing. God damn it, that's annoying. You know? Versus a lot of pain where you're just sort of like, oh, I just have to accept it. I'm fucked up. I'm just gonna lay here and pass out. And in a way, that's sort of better than the annoying small pain, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm right about that, but I'm also wrong about that because, of course, more pain is worse. Duh. But like you know what I mean. That feeling, that distracting feeling. Because I feel like massive pain, you get numb to it, your endorphins kick in, and you're just sort of like, it is what it is, and you learn to live with it. But that slight annoying pain, that's just painful enough to keep fucking distracting you, but not painful enough for you to care about it that much. Yeah, that it's a different kind of thing. Anyway, oh man, I'm fine. I finally have time off. First day off in like a month. Can you believe it? Yeah, tomorrow I actually have a real day off, and Monday too. Back to back days off. What am I gonna do? I've been working this whole fucking time like a fucking crazy person. I forgot how to not be a worker. Isn't that terrible? I'm like the slaves that Daenerys Targaryen freed, you know, and now we don't know what to do with ourselves. Like our life was just work, work, work. Now, wait a minute, what's this? I can actually kind of do whatever I fucking want? What? I don't know what that's like. That's kind of how I feel. Oh, but luckily, off work. Yay. Man, I made so much money. Way more money than I'm used to making. Like it's been going really well. Making like well over $15,000 a month lately. Like this is good, man. This is good. Definitely raking it in. And I got two pretty big fucking jobs I gotta do next week that are gonna net me about 15 grand. Not 15 grand, 1500. And I got this other job that's like $3,000 worth of fucking work coming in that they need by July. It's like 250 towels to run. I already got it all figured out in my head how I would approach this job and get it done, so that's good. But it's up to them. They might not deliver, they might, I don't know. They're rich country rancher type people, so they definitely have the money. But we'll see if it even happens or not. I'm either way, man. I am either way. If it happens, oh boy, I'm busy, but I'm making a lot of money. If it doesn't happen, thanks, I could use a break. Yeah, so things are working pretty decently here for me. Better than usual. Even though my arm got fucked up, but it's healing. It'll be fine. I'm sure of it. It's already like 99% healed. There's just that one weird thing about it. Whatever. I'm sure it'll go away. I just need to get back in shape, man. All I've been doing is working. Not much time for any exercises and stretches and stuff. Could stand to eat a little healthier too. But yeah, I'll get back into it. Especially because things are going to be slowing down once the summer heat comes in. But yeah, it's been cool lately. Good rain too. We've been getting rain consistently like 2 or 3 times a week for the past 2 months. Very unusual for here in Texas. We usually just get a drought and early on heat and everything just sucks. But no, we're full of life right now. See, what sucks is when you got that really bad dry weather, no rain for weeks and weeks and weeks, maybe even fucking months. And maybe you do get rain, but it's like piddly fucking mist piss rain, you know? Fucking, that sucks, dude. You need a downpour that really revitalizes everything. Like, that kind of water amount that changes the goddamn sea level and geometric pressure and everything and just totally morphs the environment into a one that can sustain tons of life forms. But if you don't get that, you only have an environment that can sustain the most annoying fucking life forms, like fucking potato beetles and fucking like ants and, and shitty animals, like shitty bugs like that, you know? Like, no, we need the pollinizers to come in. We need the bees. We need the fucking butterflies. We need even like hummingbirds and stuff, you know? Like, all this stuff really helps. And yeah, this year has been a lucky good year. And yeah, man, my garden is just, it's popping. I should do a video on that. It looks probably as good as it's gonna look this year. I said that like last week and the week before, but we've just been getting good, cool, not too hot, not too cold, perfect weather, good rain. Don't have to water with the hose. It's nice. I don't have to lift a fucking finger, and I'm making all these tomatoes and cucumbers right now, and peppers. Yeah, we planted 24 pepper plants, many varieties, 20, uh, 25 tomatoes, many varieties, and 50 cucumber types, many varieties there too. Most of them are sun gold tomatoes and glacier tomatoes. Yeah, have you guys heard of the glacier tomato? The glacier tomato is a godsend. This thing, they call it the glacier because you can start it earlier in the year when it's still really cold. It's very good at tolerating cold. So less odds of it freezing to death whenever a freak ice storm comes in. Don't get me wrong, it's not permanently safe from freezes. Like if you get a bad freeze that lasts like 3, 4, 5 days, a whole fucking week, that's too much, dude. It'll kill just about anything that's out there in that. So yeah, that's too much. But if you just have like one kind of frozen night or two of them in a row that aren't that bad, your tomato will likely survive, especially if you cover it and keep the wind off of it, keep rain from sticking to it and then freezing on it, you know? Same thing with like cactus. Cactus is really good at sustaining itself against ice and cold, but if it is frozen and there's like a ton of like ice water caked onto the cactus and then it freezes like that and it stays encased in like a shield of glassy ice for days and days, and yeah, then your cactus is fucked. You just fucked up and your cactus is dying like a motherfucker. That cactus just got set back several years. Maybe it's actually completely dead, depending on how bad. So yeah, if you have cactus and it's really icy and it won't let up, get out there with a scraper of sorts and knock that fucking ice off the damn cactus. That'll actually make a big difference in the long run. So yeah. Yeah, I know a lot about gardening, right? But anyway, the glacier tomato is badass. It produces a golf ball, maybe a little bit bigger than that, like a hacky sack sized tomato generally. Tastes good, looks good, perfectly round pretty much. Hardly any weird deformities or any problems that come with this plant. It's like really good. And it gets big too. You can grow this thing fucking huge. It'll grow taller than two of me, man. And this thing gets like 10 feet tall, 12 feet tall, some shit. Maybe even 15 feet tall. We got one that's like doing really well. It's kind of ridiculous. Like it branched off into 2 limbs. It's crazy. That one's producing the most too. That thing's just a legend. So yeah, this is crazy. The garden's never done this well before. And yeah, we have the Better Boy. We have a few Romas, a few San Marzanos. We have Cherokee Purple, but it's not really producing much. I don't think those do well here. We tried that one in the past, and it also didn't do very good. So climate is everything. Some things grow good in your location, some things fucking don't, you know? You just got to kind of trial and error to find out what works and what doesn't, depending on where you live. Elevation is everything, temperature is everything, humidity is everything. The pollinators are everything. All this stuff matters massively. You fuck up 1 or 2 of these things pretty bad, your crop is pretty much pointless. You wasted all your time. Sorry. That's just how it is, unfortunately. I wish it was super easy, I do. But no, gardening, life forms in general, keeping everything moving along at a healthy, fine pace, uninterrupted, unhurt, undiseased, uninjured, and just thriving, and everyone's happy, sunshine and fucking rainbows, candies and lollipops. No, dude, it doesn't always go that way. And it never will, unfortunately. That's a sad reality. You want everyone to be a winner, but no. Some people are going to be fucking losers. Some life forms are just going to get fucked, unfortunately. It's sad. I don't like to think about it like that, but shitty reality we live in, you know. Anyway, you just try your best, right? So anyway, we tried these, and the glacier tomatoes are a winner. They are very successful. We have not had a single one fail miserably. They all seem to do good here. Haven't had a single one like fuck up royal or have a weird problem or anything like that. That tomato is fucking perfect. The best one overall, I would say. The taste is good. It's not anything special. We grow the sun golds. Those are the cherry tomatoes that are like bright orange, yellow, gold. Those are amazing. They taste really good. Super tangy, got a sweetness to them. Lots of high round overall flavor profile. It's the best tomato in the world, if you ask me, or one of them. Tastes really good. You can go out there right now, and when that plant is in its prime and it has tomatoes off the vine ready to be plucked, you can just stand there and fucking eat them right then and there, dude, and you'll have a great time because they taste so good. It's you could just eat them right then and there. They're that damn good. Yeah, I wouldn't do that for like a cherry tomato, like a sweet 100 cherry tomato. I mean, like, those are okay, but you kind of know what they taste like and whatever. But the sun gold, wow, that's a standout tomato right there. That one, it's like eating fresh sweet berries almost, you know? It has a similar kind of vibe when you're eating them. Yeah, that's a great tomato. That's the best one. A real fucking unfortunate thing about that tomato, though, is it requires a lot of pruning as you go, as it starts producing. And it does die pretty quickly. And they're having like genetic issues with that tomato. They might not be able to produce as many as they used to. The line and strain for that tomato is becoming like corrupted over time. Very strange. I don't know all the scientific crap about it, but yeah, that's kind of sort of what's happening there, unfortunately. Anywho, but yeah, those are doing pretty damn good. Those we made so many damn tomatoes that we just can't keep up with it. There's just so many. So we're gonna make spaghetti this weekend. But what we did was we collected all the damn tomatoes that we've been accumulating, and we collected so fucking many. We ground them up in the blender to make tomato sauce, and then we cooked it on the stove for about an hour, slow heat until it started boiling. Then we put them into these custom containers we got on Amazon. They're like $1 a piece, not even. And they like expand in the freezer. They allow you to put the tomato sauce in there and freeze it, and it lasts for like half a year. You can bust it out whenever you need it. So I was like, wow, that's cool. So that's how you do it. You grind up the tomatoes. You make sure you get rid of all the green or thick parts. You know, you don't want that in there. You just want skin and tomato insides. Grind all that shit up. Pour that goo into a pot. Cook it on slow heat until it boils. Turn it off. Let it cool down. Put it into individual cup containers that you can freeze and expand. Put them in your freezer, and there you go. Fucking tomato sauce. For who fucking knows how long. Several months, probably, for whatever Italian dish you make. Pizza, spaghetti, lasagna, whatever, dude. Even a chip dip if that's what you want. Fuck. There's all kinds of stuff you can use it for. Tomatoes are amazing. So yeah, that's going good. And then on the pepper front, I'm not a pepper guy really. I like sweet peppers in certain dishes, whatnot, but I don't really care that much. But we did really good with the peppers. My mom, she's into the Korean peppers big time. She loves that stuff. So we mostly made those for her, and one of them died. But it wasn't because we fucked up. Some weird random critter during a rainstorm ran up on the fucking plant and snapped it the fuck down. So guess what though? It's not totally dead. It just lost everything on the top. It's actually growing back. It's trying to make a comeback. So it'll be this weird stumpy thing, but whatever. Shit happens. So yeah. Those are doing really good. She's got 10 of them. Fucking 10 of them. Well, 9 of them now, but all you need, honestly, is like 2 or 3. They make so many fucking peppers. So she's got way more than enough. She should really get out there and pluck them bitches, because fucking, I don't know. Maybe she wants me to do it. I don't know. I'll do it. Fuck it. There's so many. Oh my god. I should take a photo of how many there are when I round them all up, because I think I should round them up. I mean, what do you do? Just leave them on there forever? What the fuck? What are we doing this for? So anyway, that's going good. We got Scotch bonnets. Those are kind of spicy, not bad. We got these, I forget what they're called, but they're like a bell pepper, but the plant grows a lot more of them. Now here's the thing with bell peppers. They apparently only produce like 2 or 3 peppers and then they die. It's absolutely fucking worthless and pathetic, basically. And they need a lot of care, maintenance, and a lot of sun. It's not really worth growing, unfortunately. A lot of work, a lot of waiting for very little payoff. So get this plant instead. I forget what it's fucking called, but it produces a almost a lime green pepper that's really bright, and then it starts to turn reddish when it's about to be plucking time. And yeah, this plant produces like 3 or 4 times as much as a bell pepper, and the quality of the pepper itself is very similar. So I think this is a perfect substitute for bell pepper, basically. Or you can get jalapenos that are not spicy, although that's not perfect. Sometimes they are a little spicy. Sometimes the manufacturers mix up the seeds, or sometimes you get a strain that is still a little bit spicy. So expect a little bit of spice sometimes with those. But if you do get jalapenos that are non-spicy, they're kind of a substitute for a bell pepper. They have a little bit of a different taste, but they're also pretty similar. But if you want, get the sweet peppers, the ones that like kind of grow upside down. We started those this year, and they're doing really well. So I haven't tried one yet. We need to pluck a bunch of those. But I will soon. I finally have fucking time off. Yay! And what else are we growing in terms of peppers? Yeah, we also have one jalapeno plant. That's all we do. We just usually get jalapenos for flavor. If we're cooking up tacos, or if we're cooking up spaghetti, or something we want to throw the spice into, you know. We'll just rip off 2 or 3 of those jalapenos, chop them up, throw them into the meal, and that's it. Perfect. Fine. Great. We're not making a bunch of fried jalapenos or whatever. Honestly, if you're going to do fried jalapenos, you might as well just buy them from the store, because they sell the over fertilized ones that get real big. You can stuff those pretty good with whatever if you're making fried jalapenos. So that's better in that regard. Because honestly, if you grow your own fucking jalapenos organic, you're not going to make them as big as what they can do at the big corporate fertilizer fucking places. No. Same thing with lettuce. If you try to grow a head of lettuce the size of the ones that they sell at the grocery store, odds are you're not going to make one nearly as big most of the time, because they have super fertilizers that they're utilizing. So, yeah. Sometimes the corpos just have techniques and locations and methods that are superior to what the average fucking Joe can do in his backyard. You know what I mean? It's just true. So a lot of time they'll be able to grow stuff bigger than you, unfortunately. So, but it's not a big deal, you know. Size doesn't matter. Quantity does. Because think about it. If you have a big-ass fucking lettuce head, that's great and everything, but that motherfucker's taking up space. And shit around it can't grow as good. And if you have a bunch of them that are smaller, but they're taking up the same amount of space, then that's just as much. So who fucking cares? You know what I mean? The goal is not to make a plant that's massive. The goal is to make several plants that are successful, that actually produce. That's the key. Balance. Anyway, so that pretty much covers the peppers and the cucumbers. As far as that goes, we also have a few eggplants. Those are doing well. We got 4 of those. One of them died. A worm attack happened. Some nasty worms ate the fucking shit out of it. They took that plant's fucking head off. It was fucked. So yeah, we replaced it, and everything's been going fine ever since. Cucumbers, though. We got these things called space saver cucumbers. That's what they're called. Space savers. As in, it's a cucumber that doesn't get too out of whack, too gigantic, too viney. Those things suck. We got 7 of them, and we put them in pots. Only 3 are alive right now. 4 of them died. Yeah. And the ones that are remaining, they still don't produce that much. Like maybe 1 or 2 cucumbers a week. That's fucking pathetic compared to the Japanese and Korean cucumbers that I'm growing. We made about 20 of each, and we planted as many as we could, basically. And yeah, they've been doing amazingly well. Hardly any losses. We have had a few losses in terms of this weird, shitty grub beetle that attacks them in their roots underground, and they've killed about 5 of them so far, maybe 5 to 10. But like I said, we've planted around 50, give or take, cucumbers, and we had extras. And as some of them died, we replaced them immediately. So ultimately, our losses are about 5 plants so far, minus the ones that we replaced already. So if you factor that in, yeah, about 45 cucumbers sitting out there right now as I speak. And they are all doing very well. Not a single loser in the bunch right now. Unless one is dying right now as I currently speak and I just don't know about it. But yeah, it's doing really well. And those fucking Koreans and Japanese cucumbers, they get fucking massive, vining out like crazy, getting like 20-something feet long, dude. Maybe longer, I don't know. These vines just keep going. I trellised like crazy out there. I busted my ass to make that crazy elaborate fucking insane trellis. It didn't make any sense. All these wires going this way and that way, all these fence thingies going this way and that way, and the plant is adhering to it and wrapping around all of this stuff and just taking off, and it's beautiful. We're pulling in over a dozen cucumbers every 2 days. Big ass juicy cucumbers, twice as long as my dick. Like, these things are huge. I think one of them was 3 times larger than my fucking dick. Holy crap. Yeah, these things are massive. Korean cucumbers are big, and so are the Japanese ones, goddamn. So yeah, those 2 types are definitely doing the best. We also planted some Persians, and those are doing okay. And that's only because we've been lucky this year with the rain and the temperature. Those just really don't do that good here, unfortunately. Which is a real bummer, because I think I like the Persian cucumber the most. I think it tastes the best, honestly. And I think it looks the coolest too. It's like this really shiny green, and it has like a ton of little tiny fuzzy spikes all over it. But yeah, it's great. I like that one a lot. But we only managed to have about 5 of them. So yeah, they give us about 1 cucumber a day right now. So yeah, that one's kind of lackluster, but I do like it. So we did plant it, and it was more successful this year than it has been in the past. So that's good. So yeah, everything's been working out great in the garden. Oh my god. Oh, and a lot of althias are coming in. The hibiscus is starting to take off. Cactus flowers everywhere out front. The flower bed out front, never has it looked so good. This past year, we built it up with rocks around the border of the tree, and then we fucking gut loaded that motherfucking dirt bed with aged manure. Big time. Big time, man. Like, we had this manure sitting there in the back, a fucking compost heap for a year, sitting on top of all these cardboard slabs that it was deteriorating over time. And this created the ultimate flower bed soil. The ultimate fucking compost for a flower bed. And we threw that shit in there, like 4 months ago, and started building it up recently with all kinds of different flowers. And now it's just the most flower-rich, beautiful fucking garden bed. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And what I love about it is the neighborhood association are a bunch of fucking cocksuckers who deserve to die. And when those dickheads drive by my property to find whatever fucking thing that they could bitch at me about, they see that fucking garden bed and go, wow, that's beautiful. They must be good people. I will not punish them today. And that fucking cocksucking dickhead keeps on driving. That's what's great about neighborhood association dickheads. They're all a bunch of egomaniacs, power tripping fucking dickheads who deserve to die. And so yeah, that means they are a stupid fucking person who is easy to humor and placate. And that's all you gotta do. Have a pretty front yard, and they'll leave you alone. God, I hate the neighborhood association. My dad was a fucking retard for moving to this neighborhood. Yeah, if there's a homeowners association in a house you're about to buy or rent or whatever, get the fuck out of there. Don't even bother. They can make your life a living hell if they wanted to. They can even get you evicted, man. I've saw some really nasty stories. Some of them are racist, man. There's this black lady who they didn't like her front lawn grass. They thought it looked too like unkempt and unwatered. They were trying to evict this poor woman and her fucking children who live there. She had to fucking get this lawyer and some journalists involved, and they tried to grill the judge who was overseeing the case, and who's obviously this white racist cocksucker, and he didn't want to give any comment and stuff. And she tried to show up on time, but they fucking just kept on saying that, nope, you didn't make it on time. This is fucking horse shit, dude. Fuck the government. They deserve to die. No wonder people hate the fucking government. It's shit like this. You keep hearing horror stories where just the authoritarian boot fucking stepping on people who didn't do anything. They're just trying to fucking live normal, decent lives. Have some fun. Raise their families. They're not trying to hurt anybody. But you government cocksuckers, you fucking Epstein pedophile elites who train rape dogs to sexually abuse innocent people that you've kidnapped from Palestine and shit, you fucking assholes are doing that. You guys are doing the most disgusting fucking thing I can even fathom. Yet you motherfuckers are the ones who are moralistically superior and want to tell us what the fuck to do? Fuck you, dude. Fuck all of you. You deserve a slow and painful death. One that is just massive. Like, these people, these fucking political grifter, politician, billionaire types, these motherfucking cocksucking scumbags live it up. They live it up. They eat $500 dinner plates every day and shit. You know? Everywhere they go is their home. They get to do whatever the fuck they want. These fucking assholes, man. These fucking pieces of shit. God, I hate these pricks. And they gaslight us, they lie to us constantly, they try to get us to hate each other and fight with each other all the fucking time, when they are the ones who are actually doing evil shit. Like, nobody's perfect, right? Everybody makes mistakes and fucks up, and maybe they believe the wrong thing until they're, educated properly on such matters. Right? That's fair, that's understandable, that makes sense, that's realistic. These people are above all that. They know what they're doing. They know what the fuck is up. They just don't care. And they know they can get away with it. So, being an evil cocksucker is fun to them. They love to act like they care, pretend and shit. When in reality, when the shit hits the fan, these are the first people that will kick you out the fucking window and run to save their own skin. Remember that movie Titanic where that one cocksucker wanted to get on the lifeboats before all the women and children? That kind of fucking dickhead is what I'm talking about, you know? He might act like a proper righteous man during all times of the day, but when the shit hits the fan, people like that will show you who they really are. They're willing to save their own skin way before anybody else's. They don't even think about anybody else like that. No, it's completely self-interested. Selfish individuals. They have no empathy. They can't see a person suffering and dying and go, oh shit, that's bad. We should help that person. They don't think that. It doesn't even occur to them. Instead, it's more like confusion and ew. How do I get out of this? Ugh. That's how they feel. God, I hate fucking elites, man. Jesus Christ. The rest of us work our asses off while these dickheads, they act like they have real problems and stuff. Jesus Christ. My goodness. But anyway, a lot of these people are not just privileged, wealthy assholes who got it made. Some of them are even worse than that. Some of them think that no, they are hardworking and they earned their fortune and fame and cushy ass life through hard work. When they've never fucking lifted their finger in their entire fucking life. They don't know what it's like to be a cashier or a waiter or even a fucking janitor. You don't have a fucking clue. You don't know what it's like to have a boss that spits on you and just treats you like shit all day. Makes you feel like you should kill yourself. Huh? You rich elites, you ever fucking experience that? Have a horrible day at work where your coworkers treat you like shit, the customers treat you like shit, your boss treats you like shit, and you just sit there going, is this my life? Is this all that I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life until I fucking die? Is just get paid jack shit and get fucking brutalized mentally and physically until I can't handle it anymore and I fucking put a gun in my mouth and pull the fucking trigger? That's my future? That's how, that was me once, dude. It's pretty much everybody who has to work a real fucking job in this capitalist system. It's fucking bullshit. Anyway, these motherfuckers, though, a lot of them are worse than just rich, privileged, lucky pieces of shit. A lot of them actively, try their hardest to ruin as many lives as possible. They talk about how black people are taking over and how we need to kill them all because then the roles will be reversed and the whites will be treated like slaves. Oh no. They spread propaganda like this and then psychotic, retarded fucking white boys pick up an assault rifle and go to the local grocery store and start shooting black people in particular. This has happened time and time again, countless fucking times, countless fucking lives lost because of hate-mongering lies being spread by these fucking dirty fucking elites like Tucker Carlson or Bong Shapiro. These people deserve to be kirked. They do. They've caused a lot of fucking pain and suffering. They've pushed for wars that they're not going to be on the front lines fighting, but they definitely want their audience's children to be dying in these battles. It's fucking disgusting. These are murderers and psychopaths. That's what they are. They've done so much damage that's irreversible. We'll never get fucking justice for these people because of the amount of destruction that these fucking cocksuckers have caused. There's no way to get full justice. You can't bring back the dead. So this is what I propose. I propose we round up these political grifters and we torture them to death, slowly and painfully, for as long as it takes for them to endure the amount of pain that they have caused to everyone else. So let's say said political grifter is responsible for the deaths of 20 people and maybe the pain and suffering and permanent bodily damage of maybe 100 people. Let's let that grifter feel that. That's what I think we should do. Should tie them down and give them the fucking law-abiding citizen treatment. Pump them full of adrenaline so they feel every fucking ounce of pain as you cut their toes off, cut their fingers off, do all kinds of weird fucked up torture to them. Let them know what they have done. Not by telling them, but by forcing them to feel it through pain. Because that's what they did to these people. Fuck them, dude. I think that's what we should do. And I know it's an extreme take, but hey, is it anywhere close to as extreme as what these fuckers have created in the Middle East? This is the worst shit we've ever seen since like World War II concentration camp shit. Look what they're doing to the Palestinian people. They're rounding them up like cattle, ripping all their clothes off, sicking rape dogs on them, sexually abusing them, dehumanizing them, treating them like total dog shit. Constantly, over and over again. This is allowed to happen? This is normal? This is fucking bullshit, dude. And the people who are pushing this deserve the absolute worst suffering imaginable. Beyond imaginable. Like Cthulhu levels of torture. Beyond what the mind can comprehend. That's what these fucking assholes deserve. They deserve to fucking burn in hell. Anyway, I'll stop ranting. But that's how I feel. I think if you're a genocidal prick who's responsible for the suffering of countless people, you should be tortured to death in the most grand and painful and slow process of all time. I'm talking maybe you should suffer for years before you drop dead. I'm talking maybe you should be lifting bricks in the hot fucking sun like Robert Redford in that prison movie, that war prison movie, you know what I'm talking about? What's that fucking movie called? James Gandolfini was in it. The Hulk was in it. Yeah, like that. You should be forced to slave labor like that and rebuild Gaza because you are very responsible for its destruction. And they say that rebuilding Gaza, the damage there is so fucking awful that it would take like hundreds of years to rebuild it. Maybe faster if we actually put some serious effort into it, but in the current state of things, it's looking pretty bleak. So yeah, it'll take forever to rebuild that place. Definitely over a lifetime. So these fucking dickheads, they would have to fucking drop dead from slave labor trying to rebuild that place. And that's the kind of fate that I would like for these Zionist Nazi cocksuckers. Like, this is such fucking bullshit, dude. You get to be as vile as you want, fucking talk about how you want to torture and massacre and rape and just destroy the ever-living shit out of the lives of innocent people that did nothing to you. But they exist, and they're brown, and they're on land you want to steal. So fuck them, right? You're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want to these people. I think I should be able to murder these fucking Zionists in any fucking fashion that I see fit after that kind of dog shit behavior. Personally, that's what I believe. Man, that shit pisses me off. I can't stand these hypocrites. These fake ass nice guys acting like everything they're doing and talking about is righteous and fair, morally justified. It's not. You guys are murderers. You guys want war. You guys want suffering. You guys want the elites to live it up, and anyone who's not an elite, anyone who's middle class or poor or just an average Joe working person, just a regular human being trying to get through life, you want them all to suffer and bend a knee and to be humiliated. You don't want equality at all. You want to keep what's happening. And what's happening is you guys are pushing for murder and genocide, war. And I'm sick of that shit, dude. It's fucking disgusting. I can't stand that shit. It's fucking insane. Out of control. And the pollution it's creating. Let's talk about that. You're killing a lot of animals. You are polluting the ground big time. When these bombs go off, they just fill the air and the soil with chemical particles. Little shards of metal and glass and weird fibers that don't go well with the soil. Motherfucker, we're not going to be able to grow things decently anymore in those locations for like decades, maybe even 100 years. You are fucking up the planet when you launch bombs. Military should only be for defensive. And look at these IDF cocksuckers. Defensive, my ass. All they do is attack. God, it's so fucked up. And then we have these few so-called good politicians like AOC and Bernie Sanders who are very publicly facing, doing good things all the time, but on the down low, they're doing nasty, disgusting things, like voting to give millions of dollars to the IDF for their so-called Iron Dome, which doesn't even fucking work. It's a scam. It's just a money pit to give Israel more weapons to be fucking assholes with. And AOC and Bernie Sanders and all the fucking so-called progressive politicians of America, they're all for it. When they should be for stopping Israel completely from doing all of this nasty military intervention. But they won't talk back about that because they're for it. They love that Israel is this choke point, this launch pad of American supremacy. They love it. That it's a location that this evil country controls, where they can just quickly jump to wherever they want in the Middle East and fuck up whoever they fucking want. This is fucking horseshit, dude. America bad. America's the evil one here. By far. America, Israel, same thing, dude. It's the same thing. Look at all our politicians. They all love Israel, man. Every single fucking one of them. Even the ones that fake hating it. You're corporate stooges that got where you are because of what this evil country does. So, no, you're part of it too. Regardless of any criticism. You wouldn't be where you are without... Yeah, come on, man. You're not fooling anybody. Even Thomas Massey and Ro Khanna, who have been very vocal. Even MTG, you can't trust that bitch. She flip-flops on everything. But even if you did take her seriously, why are you doing that? We can't trust any of these rich cocksuckers. They're all millionaires. They're all like in the tech bro sector and shit. Are you kidding me? We can't relate to these people. They don't look at a guy like me and go, oh yeah, that's a regular guy. No, they look at a guy like me and go, how can I sucker this peon, this ant that is beneath me? How do I squish him further? How do I squish everyone else who's under me further? They're politicians, man. They want power. They want to hold something over you. They think it's funny. They get off on it. They enjoy being bullies. That's what all politicians are, is bullies. If you ever grill a single one of them, whether you're grilling them legitimately or unfairly, either way, they're going to talk back. They're going to be antagonistic to you. They're never going to go, you're right, we need to do better. They don't look inward. They don't fucking take criticism well. These people are monsters. All right. Okay, now I'm actually done ranting. Jesus Christ. What was that, 40 minutes of talking shit? Not bad.